Hello Sagittarius, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess, ready to do your weekly read for September the 3rd to around about the 9th. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would love to have you on board. Please subscribe. If you don't like my readings or you don't feel they resonate with you, you can move on to the next reader, or you could check out other aspects of your birth chart, such as your moon, Venus and your rising or ascendant, because sometimes they'll resonate with you. I'm using the Handsome Roberts deck today. It's a nice little deck with this pattern on the back, but it fits in my hands a little nicer. Saves me struggling so much. It's just a little new and it's a bit hard to shuffle, but they're a bit slippery when they're new. If you want to, you can join my Facebook page. I try to do some giveaways there every week of something, a free reading or questions answered, a bit of a competition. So please have a look for the Aussie Goddess. All right, Sagittarius, I am ready to do your reading. On the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups. Lovely king sitting here with his cup in his hand. He is the king of love. He is often a water sign character, so he can represent the star signs, or he can just have the energies of a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Little brain fart there, sorry. But certainly a man who's very balanced in his emotions. He's quite a beautiful man. He's quite fatherly. He's, has this lovely sort of gentle energy to him. And certainly, a very trusting man up the right way. Okay, so first card you have out is the Four of Rods. Now, I think the last sign I did had this one, so that would have been Aquarius. The Four of Rods talks about stability. It talks about having a nice, some people talk about it being the marriage or wedding card. Some people talk about it being the soulmate card because it has the 1111. Whatever it is, it's this feeling of being in the right place at the right time. You've got all your ducks in a row. You've got a happy family. You can be moving to the next stage in a relationship and bringing some stability into your life. But whatever it is, it's a beautiful card because it always brings up a feeling of joy when you're looking at it. Okay, and then your next card out is the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is your slow-moving knight. He's your ploddy energy, who whatever this is coming in for you, it's slow. And it could be that you're waiting for this person to bring you a message or some sort of stability as well. Because being he's a Pentacles, he's all about stability. That's why he has the Pentacles in his hand. He's ready to make an offer. And I feel like he's sort of, right next to this Four of Rods. So I feel like somebody's about to come in and make you an offer that's quite stable, Sagittarius. Okay, so then you have a Nine of Swords. So have you been waiting for this offer for a while? Maybe you've been in the relationship with this person for a while and you've been waiting for them to offer you something a little bit more substantial, and it ain't coming fast. Okay, and I think this is causing you some sort of sleepless nights. Now, it could be a career reading. It could be that you're waiting for someone to give you an offer of promotion or a different role, different job, to bring you in some stability. Maybe you're working casually at the moment and you're waiting for someone to give you a full-time job. And this is what's keeping you awake at night. If it's a relationship, it's very possible that you want someone to give you something to help you to feel more stable. So maybe you're waiting for some sort of offer, but it's coming in slowly and it's causing you sleepless nights. Okay, next card out is the Four of Pentacles. Ouch. Okay, maybe you're you're a bit low on funds at the moment, and maybe you're waiting for money to come in from somewhere, but it's causing you sleepless nights because this money you're hanging on to what you've got because you're trying to keep this stability here. So I'm thinking with the Four of Pentacles, this guy here is hanging on to everything he's got for dear life. You've got to remember that money's energy. In order for money to flow to you, you've got to let it flow through your hands and not cling on to it like your life depends on it. Because I feel like with this Nine of Swords here, whatever this is, you are, look, freaking out about it, quite frankly. And that's not going to help you. It doesn't help you to keep yourself awake at night if something's not coming to you. That actually slows the energy down sometimes. So whatever you're waiting for, it is on its way. Just let up a little bit on yourself. There it is. There's your stability coming through. So I said to you, the Knight of Pentacles is on his way. Well, he's here with this Ace of Pentacles. So you're getting some relief from this. So it's either he's coming to offer you this new start, which of course is money or stability. If it's a job, it's on its way to you. It's very close now. If it's not this week, the energy can go either side, but it's definitely on its way to you. So that's really nice to have the Ace of Pentacles next. Okay, and the next one is the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups talks about walking away from something that you're finding emotionally not satisfying. So it could be you walking away to find this yourself because you're waiting for it to come in and it's not coming in as quickly as you wanted to, and you're getting a bit emotionally dissatisfied by it. But it could certainly have you walking away from something to look for something else. Definitely has that feel to it. I just noticed the moon here too, because often the moon talks about, things being hidden from us. So maybe you're walking away to find some more answers here because you don't have all the answers you want. Okay, and here comes the card of Death. And the card of Death is like the card of transformation. And it feels like to me that you're going away from this to transform. So maybe you're getting sick and tired of waiting for this to come in, and you're looking at changing something, taking a new approach to it, transforming yourself so that you can take a very different approach. It could mean that you're, letting up this energy of all these swords and these sleepless nights to bring in a much more calmer version of yourself, that type of energy. But definitely something coming in to change what you've had here. And it could be that having this offer and having this money come in, or having this job come in, immediately sends you into this very different transformation. Okay, and then we have the Tower. So the Tower is a card that changes things. It can change things because it can be the energy of, having an epiphany, having a thought. I very much think this is around your thinking here. Like, it looks like an offer of something, but it feels more like you're worried about something that you don't have to worry about. And it's almost like something switches on in your head and you realize you don't have to worry about this anymore. Because this is a new energy coming in here. This is a new approach to things. It's a new way of thinking. You're giving away this old way of thinking to bring in something new. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles talks about being left out in the cold, feeling spiritually, sort of spiritually low. So sometimes this can be sort of an energy of you've got something there, but it's just not enough, or, having this feeling of there's more to this, that type of feeling. So that's coming out here next to the Tower. So if somehow this change in your thinking either stops this feeling of feeling low and weak and brings in an energy of more power in what you're doing. And then the Queen of Rods comes in. So you're certainly someone who's looking like you've got it all under control here. The Queen of Rods is a woman who's, an attractive woman. She's, very much in control of things. She's highly passionate about what she does and very driven. So it could mean that whatever this change is bringing in here, it's like it transforms you into a much more calm and in control person. This energy here, this waiting and this fear and sleepless nights here, gives me this feeling that you're not you're letting your fears overcome you. When I see this one, this Queen of Rods here, it's almost like you've taken control of this and you're sort of really working this energy now. So you're making sure that you're doing this in a different way. You're thinking about this is what the Tower means. It's sort of like it's brought in this epiphany moment where you're thinking about things very, very differently. So it could be that this offer of money or some help with something brings you into this, or a new job, brings you into this feeling so much more secure and so much more, in charge of your kingdom. Okay, so the card you got from the Oracle deck is the Fool card. Someone else had this too. And it talks about having the courage to embrace change, take risks and be adventurous. And I feel sort of like this energy here, this is where this is coming from. It's almost like whatever changes this brings in here takes you from one feeling very flat, low, and perhaps a little bit dissatisfied with life into an energy where you're, quite a lot better off. And maybe, letting go of this sort of energy as well, this hanging on to everything for dear life. Let it go, because they want you to move forward with a different sort of energy here. All right, Sagittarius, that's your reading for the 3rd to the 9th of September. Thank you for watching.